Hello. So, I want to talk about the hero soul chests and the growing problem in Hero Wars. This wasn't always a problem. For most of the time I played Hero Wars, these kinds of chests here, these soul chests, these would be good for every hero except Cleaver or Jet, or sometimes a third hero if a new hero had just been released. But generally speaking, about usually 2 to 3 months after a hero is released, the hero would be added to the soul chest, and then you could claim them. But the most recent hero in the added to the soul chest was Tristan, which was over a year ago now. It's like I said, this has been a kind of a bad change, a big change for the game, and not for the better. Same thing with the small ones. For the longest, like I said, for it used to just be the theory was just Cleaver and Jet were the premium heroes that were meant to be rare, but everything else was supposed to be accessible to the player. But now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like 6 heroes plus Cleaver and Jet. So the 6 most recent heroes have never made it to the hero soul chest. It's been over a year since heroes been added to this, which is, like I said, that's really bad, because one of the great things about Hero Wars, one of the best, I've said this in the past, what makes Hero Wars better compared to a lot of gacha games is that pretty much all the heroes in the game are obtainable for free, with the exception of Cleaver and Jet. You don't have to spend lots and lots of money to get the best heroes in the game. You can literally use a hero soul chest to claim any of them. If you need Sebastian souls, you can just get Sebastian just using this hero soul chest, or Nebula, or Jew, or Isaac, or Celeste. You can use these chests to unlock any hero in the game. You get these for free every once a month, and this made Hero Wars a lot more accessible compared to other games. See right here, last day of this month, because it's 28-day month, because it's February, but the 28th of every month, you'll get Hero Soul Chest for free. If you're VIP 10 or higher, you'll get 2 of them, so that's 100 souls. That's enough to unlock any hero in the game, except not anymore. They've paywalled some of them, I guess, or actually, some heroes, you actually are completely inaccessible unless you are strong enough, in a strong enough guild. If you are not, Silver Guild, Iris and Amira are completely walled off from you. You have to be at least Silver Guild to participate in Clash of Worlds. And that's the only way to get these heroes, is in Clash of Worlds shop. So if you are not in Silver Guild, these heroes are completely barred from you. They are unobtainable to you if you are not in Silver Guild. So that means you have to really work to get Silver Guild, which means you're probably, it's now these heroes are completely inaccessible to players who are playing for free or playing on a extremely low budget, maybe they're just buying Valks and nothing else. Those players, they are now completely locked out of these heroes. And that's bad. That's bad. That's also bad for the game. It also just kind of makes the game worse. Makes the game that much harder for new players to get into. And this game, as in other videos, kind of has a population problem in that we haven't had a new server here in almost a year on Facebook. It's getting we're really approaching a year mark now. Population stagnated after last February. It's been really bad, and so I'm really, the future is very sketchy with this game. Fafnir, Fafnir's not been added. Aiden, Kayla has not been added anywhere. We have no idea where the Mushi and Shroom will become available. So you have all this growing list of heroes that are just quite literally unavailable to a large portion of the player base. How is a new player supposed to get Iris or Amira if they can't join a Silver Guild? How is a new player supposed to get Fafnir or Aiden or Kayla or Mushi and Shroom? Maybe it's just, hey, you weren't here when those heroes were released, so I guess sucks for you. I don't know. This is just bad game design at this point. A lot of the things a lot of people want to see is the better balance of the game, want to see, the game become a bit more accessible. This game will still be insanely profitable for nexters, but it needs to be more accessible. It needs to be more balanced, because it's very, it's not balanced. There's also a lot of stuff in the game, Asgard and stuff that people feel is not finished. Why don't most heroes have Ascension? It says, you have all this stuff here, it'll say, skill does not available for this hero yet. It implies that's coming eventually, but it's or as if you go to the raid menu, it'll say new boss coming soon. The Asgard's been here for almost 15 months now. Go. Oh, I guess we can collect my stuff right here. New bosses soon. It's been 15 months. It said that for the last 15 months. There ain't new bosses coming. Oh, our guild finished 96. Nice. Like, it just is a lie. Like, maybe Zesha or the Harbinger could be a boss. That'd be fun, because she's, like, the main villain. But that would be fun. But where's the new bosses? Where's all the other essential abilities? Like, be nice to see them finish stuff. It'd be nice to see them add those heroes, to the soul chest so players can actually play with those heroes. Like, they need to add light and dark Titan stuff to this shop here. So players, like I said, because I have all these coins are completely worthless until they add light and dark stuff here. And nobody is gonna invest in the light and dark Titans because it's like, well, these Titans are super hard to actually develop because there's no way to actually get their stuff. Like, you can't get their fragments because you can't buy them, so developing these Titans are taking forever, so nobody's actually developing them. Like, I never see these Titans in Guild War, pretty much ever. You might sometimes see a couple in, like, the Sun and Moon Temples, like, if they have, like, somebody with a... No, this guild doesn't even have a single light Titan here. Like, if you see light Titans, they'll be right here. Oh, they look like they have a dark Titan. See, there you go. There's one dark Titan. And that's about the only time you'll see it as, like, Titan number 10. Because you'll have the 9 Titans, they'll have like a 4+1 team with their best Titans somewhere, like if they're water main, then they'll have like, right, wave 4 water, 1 Araji, like, so this player here, they probably have 4 Earth Titans plus Araji somewhere, and then they didn't have another Super Titan, so they just put in Karos here to fill in the spot number 10. Like, that's generally the only use the new Titans have seen so far, which is, kinda unfortunate. It's again bad game design. Like, hopefully they add the new Titans here. Look, same thing here. Looks like we have one Titan here. That's dark. Like I said, same thing. So you get that 7%. Nobody has a Sun Titan. So it's just like all this stuff here. Like, it just would be nice if they would, make the game accessible. Like, because it's like for a long time that was one of the great things. Is that this game was relatively accessible, even though it could be expensive. Like, all the stuff you needed, if you were patient, if you managed your resources right, you could get pretty much everything you wanted as long as you were good at managing resources. And they're making that harder and harder. And I think that's just kind of driving players to quit. Yeah, like, and we have the new, we had the new, also the Mushi and Shroom situation. Like, that was another one. Like, used to be able to just buy, like, the skins of the new hero directly for coins, but they put the Mushi and Shroom in boxes. I did a couple of videos about that. They said the skins will be available eventually, but, like, if you were planning on developing Mushi and Shroom and you didn't get those skins, you have no idea. We have no idea when these skins will actually become available again. They say a couple months. Does that mean 2 months? Does that mean 3 months? Does that mean 6 months? Does that mean 12 months? We have no idea. And, like, this is, like I said, it's really becoming problematic. Because it's like these boxes are super expensive. Same thing with their souls. Like, there's no way to get her souls, so you have to get those dolls, but if you bought the dolls, you didn't buy as many skin things, so I have 65 of these. It's probably not near enough to absolute star her. And I don't, like I said, with the way the game's going, they probably aren't going to add her here, even though they should. Anyway, if you missed, like, my videos about the Mushi and Shroom dolls, there was a follow-up where they say Mushi and Shroom will be available in a couple months. You can find that below. Thanks for watching.